Lost his job at the sunscreen company, so he's going to reapply. I love it, David. Good evening, my friend. How's everybody doing? Just finding all right. It's coming on in. Let's have a party. Astrid, you're welcome. Nice to see you here. Howdy, Juan. And howdy, y'all. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. I might be saying howdy, y'all, a little more often. My wife and I finally started Yellowstone. We're late to the Yellowstone party, but so far so good. Really good stuff. Kevin Costner, love them, always have. How's everybody doing? It's Monday night. Hope you had a great weekend. It has been so hot. 104 Saturday, 105 Sunday, both tying record highs from 1942, same year, both days. And so it's a repeat of, it was a weekend repeat of 1942. I wonder, we should look that up. Can somebody do that? Was 1942's June 11th and 12th also a Saturday and Sunday? That'd be kind of cool to know. Hotter than an easy bake oven. That's good, Ann. I like that. Hey, Chris, minus the cookies. Yellowstone is it is, Blair. I saw that. Yeah, we're going to have to get Kevin Costner out of there. And as a matter of fact, you know, I saw a great piece from Lee Cowan, on Sunday Morning. Did a wonderful piece about the guy who wrote Yellowstone. It's a phenomenal story, by the way. But yeah, they live out there. And so they might, I don't know that they're shooting right now. They might not be out there at this moment. But howdy, Gary. Kind of don't like all this heat while working out. Oh, gosh. Never liked 1942 either, huh, Gary? Yeah. No, stay cool, my brother. I hope you're hydrating up. Wow. If you're working outside, this you really have to pay attention to. Highs today. Let me show you that we hit 101 in the city, 106 at Pearsall and Cotulla and Eagle Pass, 102s at Pleasanton, Floresville, New Braunfels, 103 Hondo, Uvalde, Del Rio, upper 90s for everybody else. Trying my best, Kathy. I wish I could make it that easy. Pretty hot down here yesterday. Hey, Hanak, wind was like I know, I bet. You're the man. Thank you, Arthur. You're the man. Yo, Pete, what's happening? Happy Monday, Shell. Good to see you. So now, let's talk about this 100-degree day first. And then we got some Aquifer stuff to handle as well tonight. We should be stopping at 92. I'll say first and foremost that the heat wave continues. We tie the record from 1911. Talk about an old record that's tied today. 1911. Pete, I'm doing it. You got it, brother. So here's what we do. Oh, I should update this as well. Let's see if it's... I don't know if it'll be this easy. No, probably not. Okay, no. So here's what we've got. what I've got to do is change that to 13. I'm going to do it right now. Grass fires near Pleasanton. Oh, man, Ann, so sorry to hear that. Hope everything's all right. So I've got to change this guy because the upper right is no longer 12. It is now 13. So 13 days above average because today made 13 on the 13th. That's pretty cool. So yeah, every day. And now, including today, 8 record highs for the month. That's what we had all of May. We had 8 record highs the entire month of May. So we're already only a third of the way through this month. And look at that. There we are. 8 record highs already. And plenty of June to go. Classic global warming before they taught us the Ice Age. Yeah, exactly, right? Good one, Gary. 11th and 12th, 1942, a Thursday and Friday. Thank you, Chris. It was close. Look at that. It was close. Really appreciate you. No, Walanda, a very slight chance. I'm going with a 10% chance Thursday. Friday, no, more like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Either way, these are models that are showing some showers mainly east or southeast of San Antonio. So just a slight chance we could see something move in our direction. Please remember in this heat, there are San Antonians trying to get through it without air conditioning. They need a fan, and a box fan could save a life. Just by having a box fan in the room and the air moving, it can save a life. So drop off a brand new box fan to any San Antonio fire station. And if you need a fan or you know someone who does, call the United Way, 211. This is part of our KENS 5, KENS Cares initiative. How you need to beat the heat. Help us with Project Cool. Drink plenty of water. Wear light-colored, loose-fitting clothing. Try not to overeat. Remember those tips as you get out there mañana. No change. Let me just show you that the high is the culprit here. And notice how it's kind of centered over the southeast. Well, watch what happens. In the coming days, it's going to drift back to the west, what we call retrograde. Normally, everything moves from west to east, but this high moves west and sets up camp over the entire United States, creates what we call the omega block. See how it makes the shape of the Greek letter omega. And because of that, we see systems on the west coast and the east coast and nothing in the middle of the country except heat. This will lead to a big heat wave in the middle of the country for cities like Dallas, Oklahoma City, St. Louis. It's going to be a hot one. This is by the weekend, by the way. Hey, Terry, good to see you. Hope everything's good. Hey, Samantha. So, yeah, a lot more heat on the way. Here's the good news. We've got a good southeast wind that's going to keep things pretty breezy, gusty, and that always helps. So if the air's moving, I know it's going to feel like a hot blow dryer. Like Hanak just said in Catula, it feels like a hot blow dryer down there. We at least have the air moving. It's a lot worse if it's not moving at all. Pardon me. Oh, if you saw the haze, and I know you did, here we go. Talked about it last week. Saharan dust is back. That's why I'm calling us Saharan Antonio, because we've got all this dust in the upper levels being carried across the Atlantic into the Caribbean, the Gulf, and now South Texas. So we're going to deal with this a good part of the week. I think it'll be probably Wednesday, Thursday, it'll peak, and then by Friday, Saturday, it starts to really thin out. So it's going to be a week of what could be some labored breathing. You know, air quality can be affected, and today, these are live air quality monitors. We've been running a moderate air quality in San Antonio, so it could be better. You see Victoria's at good, and then look at the coast. All unhealthy for sensitive groups, that's Houston, Corpus, Brownsville, all 3 locations are reporting unhealthy for sensitive. So that is a lot. That Saharan dust is at the coast. So I can't help but think if it's migrating farther north tomorrow, Wednesday, we could start seeing poor air quality. Lots of cooling centers are open. Yes. Thanks, Ann. I appreciate that. Still no voice, Terry. That's been a while. 80 million we gave Ukraine. Help with fans. That's a good point, Joseph. Wish we could get some of that. Help our San Antonians stay cool. I know, right? You like my Magnum PI shirt, Brian? San Diego, where it was in the mid-60s, highs were 72. And yeah, drought continues out there. Wow, glad you didn't have an earthquake or anything too major out there as well. Brian, good to see you back. Yeah, Magnum PI time. I don't know what it was. I saw this shirt and I said, let's do it. Let's brighten up a Monday. Yeah. All right, Aquifer chat. So, you know that we hit 650, which means we can only water once per week based on our address. So Monday is, if your address ends in 0 or 1, you can water. Tuesday, 2 and 3. And you've got the 7-11 rule in effect. So that means you can only water 7 to 11 a.m. or 7 to 11 p.m., okay? And that's stage 2. Now, that's at 650. Remember, 660, stage 1. 650, stage 2. 640, stage 3. And I'm talking about the 10-day average, circled up here on the graphic, is below 640 feet. But I want to share with you, oh, thanks, Terry. I want to get in the chopper. What Ann Hayden from San Antonio Water Systems tells me. Now, remember, Edwards Aquifer Authority went to stage 3. That's going to be for irrigators and contractual water users with the aquifer. Big irrigators sign contracts to draw water into their well systems and whatever they use it for, okay? Separate. San Antonio Water System is what we and our households are contracted with. So that's the water restrictions we pay attention to. They've never gone to stage 3, okay? San Antonio Water Systems. But with 639.5, you say, well, we hit the trigger for 640, but here's what SAWS had to say. After consulting with the City of San Antonio city manager, they've decided to not go to stage 3 because of the utility, being SAWS, diverse non-Edwards water supplies, such as the Vista Ridge project, stored water at the aquifer storage and recovery site, and continued customer compliance, that's you, with stage 2 restrictions. Remember, conservation is its own source, right? So conservation is a water source. So you've been doing a great job. And because of that, they're hopefully going to be able to hold off stage 3. And we can get some rain in the meantime and maybe get this number up. But the daytime is 637.3 and it continues to drop. It's almost been a foot a day, even from Sunday to Monday, which is a bad sign because we're not supposed to be watering at all on Saturday or Sunday. It's only Monday through Friday, 7 to 11. So we will hold off on stage 3, good news, but with the forecast the way it is and La Nina expected to continue in summer, I don't know that it's going to be avoidable for long because this aquifer will continue to drop. Now the chances of rain, again, not spectacular. 10% Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Highs will at least only be around 100 for the next 7 days. We might boost it up to 101 Thursday, maybe by next Monday, 101 or 102. But we can say rather that we'll stay right around 100 the next several days. Morning clouds followed by afternoon clouds. Tuesday, Wednesday look to stay on the cloudy side. Maybe a little more sun on Thursday and Friday and over the weekend as well. But as far as the next couple of days, clouds might be a little more stubborn. Even though I say morning clouds, they might stick around and become afternoon clouds. Keep highs in the upper 90s. Humidity is going to be high. Winds are going to be breezy. And the chance of rain is much better to not see it. Let's say it that way. The chance is so slim, there's a much better chance you stay dry. 90%, as a matter of fact, that you stay completely dry Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Models were kind of leaning towards the coastal and, east of San Antonio showers, as far as anything materializing. Well, a sip of coffee on a Monday night. You know what that means? What do you think? 7-day forecast is up, so I don't know. Why don't we just check in with Julie on what's coming up on Ken's 5 News at 10. We're checking with Julie on what's coming up on Ken's 5 News. I said Ken's 5 News. We're checking with Julie, who's sitting right there in the newsroom tonight. We're checking with Julie on what's coming up on Ken's 5 News at 10. Yeah. That just happened. See, that's what, with a little Saturday rehearsal, that's what that does. I just set aside a couple hours and said, not now, kids, we'll eat in a minute. I've got something going on. I'll be right down. I started my drum roll
and you just kept going. It was awesome.
Phil, guys, beautiful Phil from the newsroom, right? Filling in that little gap there. That is nice. We got it clicking on.
Yeah, we work on that too, Bill. Okay.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So how are you? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Was it a good weekend?
A great weekend, yeah.
Awesome.
We went to Austin. I got to see my sister. It was great.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So now your sister, the graduate.
The graduate, yes, from UT.
She's going to stay in Austin?
She is staying in Austin. Yes, she's going to be a teacher.
Oh,
if you ask me what school, sadly I do not know, but yeah, she's going to stay in Austin and become a teacher, and I'm excited.
Adolescent, high school?
It'll be middle school kids, yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's such a blessing. Good for her.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
You're proud of her, aren't you?
I really am, yeah.
That's so awesome.
I am really excited for her, but yay. So, it's a Monday.
What do you got tonight? We're not going to do a story on your sister, no?
I told my executive producer about that. She said no.
She shot it down?
She sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you.
I wanted her to be the lead in the 10, and she just, no.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Positive impact, education.
That's what I was thinking.
Right.
But Megan, Betta's over here.
Oh.
Yeah, let me give her full name.
Just gave her the look. Yeah. Full government.
No, just kidding. But I am really proud of her, excited.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, but tonight we have Isis, of course, is back for her second week. We're excited about that.
Yes. Tonight, feeling better. She had lost her voice. That's why she was out Friday night.
Mm-hmm. But she's back and she's ready to go.
She got sick of us already. Literally.
That's what I thought. But no, she's good. She's ready to go. We also have Henry in tonight, of course. Nice. And then, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you a story tonight. My favorite story of the night. The favorite one. Here we go. Yeah. So it's a viral video, and I'm pretty sure many people have seen it already. But it's this great video. This man in Louisiana finds a kitten on the side of the road. I haven't seen it. You haven't? Oh, no. Thank gosh. Okay, so man finds a kitten on the side of the road, and he's recording the whole thing. You know, it's this tiny little kitten, and I'm not going to tell you the whole story. All by himself? But not completely by himself. He has friends. Okay. Friends. There's a twist. But we'll show you the video tonight at 10, so you're going to have to stay tuned to watch. I love it. Thank you, Julie. Mm-hmm. Let's hear for Julie. I like that. A feel-good story, indeed. It's coming. And did this happen in Texas, by the way, or no? Louisiana. I lived in Louisiana. I'll never forget. My brother and I were flying in from New Jersey. Now, my parents, the four of us were moving down there. My mom, stepdad, me, and my stepbrother from New Jersey. The whole family's looking at us like we have three heads. They're like, you're going where? Why? What? Are you crazy? And we're like, no, it's happening. We're moving to Lake Charles, Louisiana. So they go first. And like 3 weeks, maybe almost a month later is when Michael and I fly down. And we're waiting. We have a layover in Houston. And we're sitting at a bar having a drink. And the bartender says, so where are you two headed? And we said, Lake Charles. And she goes, ha! Louisiana? And I was like, because we had never even been. I mean, it was our first time to ever even see Louisiana. And then we're in this little small plane, and we're flying over, and I'm like, Mike, I don't see any asphalt. I don't see pavement. All I see is water, marsh, swamp. I mean, you know, when you're flying, I was like, oh, it was scary. And then that was back when you walked out on those small planes. You walked out onto the runway, you know. So we get off the airplane on the runway, and it just hit. I was like, because you're about 40 miles north of the Gulf of Mexico in Lake Charles, maybe 50 miles, right? It was so humid, and it was just like, oh my gosh, okay, there's a big difference. Hey, I wanted to show you this. Isn't this great? These are the current temperatures. We're still hotter than hell. Michigan. 88 degrees, it's 69. I'll put my glasses, 69 degrees up there right now. So, yeah. Today's high in hell was probably like 78. I don't think they hit 80, and we hit 101. So, there you have that, right? Oh, my gosh, that's too funny. Our good friend Albert Ramon, who was in Austin, now Chicago, was the culprit on that one. So, my credit goes out to Mr. Albert. Good stuff. All right, so that's going to wrap it up on this Monday night.
Let me make sure on any questiones. I was going to say that's an awesome show. Oh, thank you, Hanak. I appreciate you. Juanita, God bless you too. Have a wonderful evening. All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up from here on a Monday night. I hope you have a wonderful evening, an even better Tuesday, and I hope you join us for Ken's 5 News at 10. It's only 30 minutes away. I love you all. God bless you.